So my husband and I bought this house about a year ago. This is our first Christmas in the house.
Nice.
We have two little ones, a 3 and a 1-year-old, and we just really want to make this Christmas really magical for
Absolutely.
them. So we went out, we bought a bunch of Christmas decorations. We put some lights on the shrubs, as you can see.
Yeah, the shrubs look great.
Thanks. But then we realized we don't have an outdoor outlet. No problem, we have an outlet in the porch, so we just ran a cord through the window there.
And you know I'm not going to like that.
Yeah.
We don't want to run the cord through the window like that, especially a metal storm window.
Okay.
We have the weight of that metal window coming down on the cord. It could chafe through, cause an issue down the road. And on top of that, we're leaving a window open. So we're letting it draft into the house and the window can't do its job.
Sure.
So what we'd really like to do is add an outdoor receptacle for that so we don't have to run the cord through and then you can plug things in. Are you looking to add more lights as well?
Yes, we have a lot more that we need some help putting up.
Great. So we'll make sure we give plenty of power to that outside receptacle and we'll show you how to hang the rest of the lights safely.
That'd be awesome.
All right, let's get going.
Let's do it.
All right, so I've done a little looking around in the basement.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a good spot for our outdoor receptacle. It does a couple of things for us. It gives us easy access to getting to the front for the holiday lights.
Okay.
We can use it in the driveway if you want to run a vacuum for a car or cleaning of any type. And if you have outdoor electrical equipment, like a leaf blower, you can plug in right here,
Perfect.
easy use. And the reason we want to install it over there is I want to stay away from this water spigot as far as we can and still have it comfortable.
Okay.
The other nice thing we have is we actually have an abandoned 20 amp circuit up in the ceiling right here that's in a box. That runs all the way back to the panel. It's not being used. We're going to take advantage of that by putting another junction box right here, run a wire across the joist inside, and then pop out and put the receptacle over here. We'll have a dedicated 20 amp circuit, and we'll be good to go.
Great.
All right, let's get started.
All right.
I'm going to start by drilling a hole to run the new electrical wires through. I don't want to damage the siding, so first I'll drill a pilot hole before I cut the rest out with a hole saw. Once the siding has been safely cut, I'll switch back to a drill bit to drill through the rest of the sheathing and into the basement. All right, now that we have the hole, I'm going to give you the wire. If you want to go in the basement, you can push it out to me.
All right.
Perfect, I've got it. Now we can install the electrical box for the new receptacle. Because we're outside, I'm using an outdoor rated electrical box that's designed to keep the water out. I'm also going to add a little bit of duct sealer on the connector that we just installed on the back of this box to help seal up the hole we just made in the side of the house. Another thing I'd like to do is add a small bead of silicone to the back edge of the box at the top and on the two sides. By doing this, we'll seal the box against the building, but I'll leave the bottom open just in case we get any moisture back there, it has a chance to escape. For the outlet, I'm using a weather-resistant GFCI receptacle that's designed to trip in case it comes in contact with water and there's a fault. As usual, the ground wire goes in the back to the ground screw, the white wire goes to the silver screw that's for the neutral, and the black wire goes to the brass screw that's for the hot. These wires actually insert straight in and are clamped down instead of coiling around the screws on this device. I also like to add a little electrical tape around the terminals on the device, just to cover them up, especially when using a metal box. Finally, I'm going to add this weather-resistant cover to protect the receptacle. It has a gasket around the edges that allows it to expand so that the cover can always stay closed even when something's plugged in. Now we can connect the wires in the basement. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the existing circuit, pull that wire up to a new junction box we're installing on the ceiling. Then I'll take the wire that we just ran outside and bring that into the junction box as well. We'll then wire nut the conductors together and cover this box up. All right, Whitney, now for the fun part.
All right.
We get to start installing the lights. So we're going to start with the icicle lights in the gutter.
Okay.
To do this, we're going to use a clip. This little special clip actually clips onto the lamp, like so.
Oh, cool.
And then this piece will slide over the front of the gutter and hold everything in place.
Great.
We're going to do them about every foot or so, that way it stays nice and straight, and then we'll move on to the next set. So this one, we're just going to wrap this post.
All right.
It's a pre-made net just for wrapping a post or the base of a tree.
That's awesome.
Now we'll just secure it to the top.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Oh, this looks really cool.
And then, perfect. So now that we have all the lights installed, we're going to have to go and run extension cords to each group of lights. So like the tree lights, the icicles, we're going to run a cord back to one central point, and we're going to plug them in. And in order to do that, we're going to use this power distribution module. So what we're going to do is we're going to stake this into the ground to where it's comfortable to use. We're going to run an extension cord from the new receptacle we just installed on the side of the driveway to this unit. And then we're going to take all the cords we ran to the lights groups, and we're going to plug them into this one by one. This allows up to 6 cords to be plugged into this unit
Great.
to distribute power. And the best part is we have a timer on the top. So we can set it for whenever you want it to come on and go off, and you don't have to worry about unplugging them at night.
That's great.
This cord protector will help keep the moisture out of the connection between the extension cords. All right, everything's plugged in, everything's on. What do you think?
Heath, I love it. It's just magical.
I think it looks great. And the nice part is we installed that timer so it turns on and off on its own. You don't have to worry about turning it off at night in case you forget.
I love that. I'll come home at night and the lights will be waiting for me. Thank you, Heath. I love it. I wish you the happiest of holidays.
You too, and thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.